In this video, I will show you how to set up your first client and run your first data collection session. By the end, you'll have real data collected and know how to review it. First, create your account, enter your name, email, and password. After signing up, check your email and click the verification link. Once verified, TallyFlex will ask how you refer to the people you work with. Choose clients if you work in a clinic or students for schools. I'll choose students. Now let's add your first student. I will call her Mia. You can assign a color so you can quickly identify her when you are working with multiple students. Now you can add behaviors and skills for Mia, and I'm going to add eye contact. You can set an abbreviation which will be used when recording a session, and you can specify a color so that you can identify the behavior eye contact. Let's set it to purple. Next, select the recording method. TallyFlex supports most of the recording methods in ABA. For this example, I'm going to use frequency. I'm going to set it as a skill acquisition, and the goal is to increase it. Save it, tap next, and now you can review and create the student Mia with one behavior. Create a student. And here is Mia's dashboard. It is empty now because we haven't recorded any data yet, so let's change that. From here, you can start a new session. You can optionally set the time where the session is going to end. And now here is a very useful feature. You can set TallyFlex to remind you before the session ends. I'm going to set it for 5 minutes, and it will remind me 5 minutes before the session is going to end, and also once the session actually ends at 2 p.m. In next, here you can select the behaviors and skills that you want to collect data for in the session. In this case, it's only one, and I'm going to select it. So start a session. You are now in data collection mode. Each tab records one instance. You can view behaviors as tiles or as lists, whatever works for you during the session. I am going to record a few occurrences by just tapping. If you made a mistake and want to delete an occurrence, you can long press and delete the last event. From there, you can just continue recording whenever a new behavior is observed. Once you're done, tap stop, and this will stop the session. Now here is your session summary, the duration, event distribution over time, and each behavior you track. If you missed recording something during the session, maybe you were intervening, you can edit the totals here. Let's say that there were actually 5 instances of eye contact. TallyFlex will automatically recalculate the rate for you. You can also set the mood for the session, and you can update the duration of the session if needed. Let's say that you actually started at 11:30 and you finish at 12:30. Save it, and that will also recalculate the rate for eye contact. Finally, let's add any notes, observations, how the session went, anything useful for reports later. Always make sure that you save your notes. That's it. Your first student, first behavior, first session, first data. From here, you can add more and start building your data history. Check out our other guides for team setup and reports.